show you the specific environment where the people of the state come into my office or call the office or cross path with the office in the specific environment. This is my shadow. All right, these are my thighs. This is my hand in between my legs. This is impossible light activity. While this is, again, the sun that's outside at the same property where I stood, 11 o'clock, 12:44. It's currently 4:11 p.m. and you have the people of the state under the guise of, I need a work order, my toilet's not working, and it's called crossing a path and doing so in concert with the state that is stalking, engaging in surveillance, and helicopter. This is impossible light. That's also not sunlight that's in my bedroom, creating flashing of light like there's a photo shoot going on while I'm on the third floor of my apartment, and nor is this sunlight. Okay, this is the illusion. It's supposedly the sun in the sky, and this is supposedly sunlight, and then you have this also. Okay, so I'm just speaking to, again, this is impossible light on my office on the wall, and this is also engineered light. The people of the state are just driving in it, living in it, walking babies in it, holding hands, crying, doing laundry in it. In other words, maintaining presence. They're a bunch of demons that are group stalking. And this is an unnatural environment. It's a demonic environment, and when you pay attention, you can identify that. So you can come and place a work order. You can report to the office. It's a specific environment, and this is also where the entity is stalking. Outside of my window at 11:16, the light source was here over my head. Outside of the door of the same office at 4:12 p.m., the light source is here over my head, and then you have light that's appearing at a distance inside of the office upright on the wall. That has nothing to do with sunlight. And Carlos Marroquin is threatening my life, coming and facilitating the state's pattern of conduct, maliciously so, in the specific environment. Calling the phone is audible activity creation while I am in operation of my phone. Doing so, that's a demonic behavioral pattern. That's terrorism in the workplace. It's the elements of monitoring, same demonic activity by the people. Carlos Marroquin doesn't act as an individual. He acts as the entity, the people of the state. It is, again, 4:12 p.m. And the entity is maintaining a specific environment while today the light source, which is supposedly the sun, is remaining over the Ovid Family Community Library. As I captured at length in my discussion earlier, it remains there as I capture a sunset after 6 p.m. and the demons that are literally making up that terrorist organization going under the name of the Ontario Police Department are captured engaging in what is the pattern of conduct of federal group stalking and monitoring under the malicious guise of engaging in their job. They're not doing that. They're engaging in elements of monitoring in plain sight, which is a threat to your life. An entity that is convinced that it can engage in what is this demonic system right in front of your face because, number one, you're ignorant about it. And number two, even if you do become aware of it, you'll never be able to prove it. That's the malice of a corrupt government. So I just want to speak to the maintenance of engineered light here while you come into my office with a work order. It's called P.O.C., right? Doing so, it was 4:13 p.m. and the specific environment is indeed where I live and where I work because Speaker Companies is indeed a third party. All right, it is again 4:14 p.m. and that is P.O.C. This is relevant to what is ongoing in the workplace, which is federal group stalking and monitoring. It is workplace terrorism, harassment, and sexual violence by an entity. As I am showing you my thighs that are being molested with engineered light, this is an entity that is molesting my body, touching all over me, with engineered light because they are obsessively stalking, engaging in a criminal system, and it's not even light that's naturally occurring ever. And that is the prosecution of a government and everybody acting in the shoes of the government, including Maria and Carlos Marroquin, who represent the people of the state who are going to be violated for an exceedingly violent sex offense committed by a government that's engaged in what is group stalking. It is, again, 4:14 p.m. This is P.O.C.